This is a game called Lord of the Rings. You've got the players that start on one line with the ball, which is the blue line, and then you've got the red line at the far hand right side, which is where they've got to get to. Let's imagine that there's no blue hoops, there's no orange cones, and there's no yellow cones in there. When I created the game, it's come out wrong. These should be added in one by one. So let's imagine you've got an empty pitch. What I like to do is say, right, you've got 8 seconds to get from the blue line, dribble all the way across to the red line, and trap your foot on the ball. They'll do that a couple of times, and then you can slowly bring the timer down to see how quickly they can dribble across the empty space to the other side. So the next progression would be to slowly add things in the middle, obstacles to avoid. So as you're dribbling from the red line to the blue line, you might have to avoid the big orange cones in the middle, which I call the volcanoes, or I might put in some blue hoops at the top, which I call puddles or lakes. If you haven't got hoops on you, maybe just chuck some bibs down on the floor, stuff they've got to avoid. Do it a few rounds and slowly but surely increase more and more things in the middle for them to dribble round. Encourage the kids when they get near an obstacle to put their foot on it and trap it, and then slowly go past it. But as I said at the start with a nice clear empty pitch and slowly introduce more and more obstacles until the end. One final thing that you could do at the end is maybe have the coach running around in there, call the coach the ogre or the orc. The aim of the game for the orc is to try and kick people's footballs out, but just put some light pressure on the kids, and if they see you, if they trap the ball or do a drag back or do a skill and go past you, then you'll let them carry on. But the aim of the game is still the same, to get from one side to the other without hitting the obstacles. Another thing you can do is make it into competition as well. The last 2 players to get to the other side are out, or a player that hits an obstacle is out as well. That way you get down to the final player and the last person left is the winner.